They say a thief will take your possessions, your wallet, your car, maybe even your life. But what if they decide to take something much worse? This is the true story of a break-in where the intruder didn't just steal, he stayed. It happened in 2017 in a quiet suburban neighborhood in New Mexico. A woman named Claire lived alone in a small house at the end of a cul-de-sac. She worked late nights, so she was used to coming home to an empty, quiet space. One evening she returned from work around 11 p.m. and noticed something strange. Her back door was unlocked. She swore she had locked it that morning. She brushed it off, thinking she must have forgotten. Over the next few days, small things went missing: a pair of earrings, a bottle of wine, food from the fridge. She thought she was becoming forgetful, until she found muddy footprints on her bedroom carpet one morning. Claire called the police, but they found no signs of forced entry. They suggested she change her locks, which she did, but the problem didn't stop. One night she woke up to the faint sound of breathing, not hers. She froze. The noise came from her closet. Slowly, she reached for her phone, but before she could dial, the closet door creaked open. Inside, crouched in the darkness, was a man holding a kitchen knife. Terrified, Claire screamed and backed away. The intruder lunged, but not at her. He leaped onto her bed, grabbed her pillow and held it to his face like a mask. Then he disappeared back into the closet, leaving Claire shaken but unharmed. For the next few days, the bizarre situation continued. Every night, the man would emerge from the closet, eat some of Claire's food, and then watch her from the foot of her bed while she slept. He never touched her, but his presence was a constant, terrifying shadow. Claire couldn't take it anymore. She called the police again, but when they arrived, the man was gone. All he left behind was a trail of muddy footprints and a pile of disturbing drawings on one of Claire's walls. The drawings were crude but menacing. One showed a stick figure of a man holding a knife to a woman's throat. Another depicted a house with a wide gaping mouth and the words, "I am watching." Fear turned to anger. Why was this man tormenting her? What did he want? And why hadn't the police caught him? Claire decided to take matters into her own hands. She set up a camera inside her bedroom, pointed at her bed. Then she waited. She didn't have long to wait. That same night, the man emerged from the closet. His name was Ivan. He was 36 years old and had a history of burglary and violence. As the police watched on the monitor, Ivan did something that shocked them. Instead of grabbing food or taking more menacingly drawings, he got into Claire's bed and curled up on the other side, pulling the covers over him. He was a large man with a shaved head and numerous tattoos. When he slept, he looked almost ordinary. The police finally had the evidence they needed to arrest him, but what had Ivan's motive been? Why had he spent 3 weeks stalking Claire, watching her sleep and tormenting her with his drawings? The police never got a straight answer. After his arrest, Ivan gave a rambling confession, but he refused to explain his bizarre behavior. He also refused to say how he'd managed to stay hidden in Claire's attic for so long. The house had been built in the 1950s, and the attic wasn't accessible from inside. The only way to get there was from the outside. How had Ivan managed to get in and out undetected? He took the secret to his grave. After the nightmare with Ivan, Claire had to move out of her house. It was too damaged, both physically and emotionally. She couldn't bear the thought of living there. In an interview years later, she said, "I loved my home. I felt very blessed to live there, but now it's gone." What do you think Ivan's motive was? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please click the like button. It really helps us grow, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.